Egyes. Massive layoffs are hitting hard, not just in tech, but across industries. The world is changing fast, and now is the time to master your craft. You have access to tools to learn quickly, experiment with ideas, and level up your skills. The only thing holding you back is probably you. This isn't some far off future. It's happening now. I don't want you to live in fear, but if you are not leveraging AI to grow your skills, you are risking your career. That's the reality. I'm here to share my thoughts on how you can stay ahead or at least move along. So hey, I'm Victor, a senior full stack developer by trade, but on this channel, I'm just a friend trying to help you. In this video, we'll break down what happens if you ignore the need to upskill, how to prepare for the AI-driven future, and how to make the most of the next 50 years. The best investment you can make is to invest your time and energy in you. No stock or crypto beats building skills. Today, we'll cover what's really happening in today's job market, the outlook for junior and senior developers, where AI still struggles, and how can you position yourself to win this race. And I will share some practical steps to stay relevant. Of course, feel free to jump around using the timestamps. So, to understand today's job market, let's rewind a bit. Tech trends have always come with hype. Remember Kubernetes? Everyone jumped on board thinking it was the future, but it was complex and many companies bumped their production-ready workflows trying to adopt it, ending up in total chaos. Then came the pandemic. People were stuck at home and businesses without e-commerce were having hard times. To keep up, companies hired developers like crazy. Anyone who could write basic CSS was snapped up. But this overhiring wasn't sustainable. Today's layoffs are partly from hiring spree, where companies overstep without clear business needs. Add to that, automation, scripts, APIs, and AI-driven workflows are slashing the need for manual work as well. And of course, the planned projects got cancelled because the quality of the softwares were made. And those were just not it. Probably you know, AI is now writing code, understanding requirements, and executing tasks shockingly well. Despite that, people are split. Some love it, others hate it. Both sides have valid points, but let's stay objective and focus on what we can control. Let me tell you something honestly before moving on. Change is inevitable. If you lose your job, it's not just bad luck. It's on you to prepare and adapt. Crises and layoffs will always happen. By taking responsibility for your growth, you will shift from feeling like AI's victim, using it as a tool, building your future. That should be our goal. Let's dive into what developers are facing in this AI-driven market. The job market for junior developers is tough right now. AI can spit out code faster and often better than beginner could. Companies are prioritizing experienced developers, many of whom were laid off and are now filling roles that juniors might have targeted. It's a harsh reality, but it's understandable from a business perspective. On the other hand, if you have got years of experience building systems, you're in a stronger position. Senior developers aren't just coders. They are problem solvers who understand requirements, communicate effectively, and ship projects. Seniors will likely lead the charge in building the next wave of tools and projects, using AI as a powerful assistant. Other than that, clients will always value human insight and trust. Of course, AI is powerful, but it's not a magic stick. Whipping up a blog website with AI or automating a simple list with basic feature, that's not groundbreaking. Actually, anyone can do it with few prompts. What anyone can do has no commercial value, just a reminder. But there are critical areas where AI falls short, and that's where devs become irreplaceable. If you truly know your craft, you are not just a coder. You are a problem solver with unique skills that AI can't replicate. And now comes the bad part. The hidden cost of AI code is maintenance debt. AI can spit out code fast, but here's the catch. It's not always clean or sustainable. It might work initially, but often needs serious cleanup. AI might write a functional script, but it doesn't think about edge cases, performance bottlenecks, or long-term maintainability. You will need to step in to review, debug, and optimize that code to ensure that doesn't break under real-world conditions. Human developers are essential for maintaining and updating code bases. Over time, especially when AI quick fixes start piling up as technical debt. So sharpen your debugging skills and learn how to refactor code efficiently. If you are the go-to person for keeping projects healthy, it is a good place to be in. On the other side, Senior engineers aren't just valuable for their coding skills. This is called TACIT knowledge, the unwritten, hard-earned wisdom devs gain from years of building systems, making trade-offs, and navigating failures. Devs know why certain decision was made 3 years ago, why that legacy system is still running, or why a specific workaround exists. AI doesn't know and doesn't have the backstory. AI might suggest a solution, but it doesn't weigh the pros and cons of architectural decisions like seasoned developer can. The more specialized your skills, the harder it is for AI to replace you. Think cybersecurity, making complex apps, blockchain, embedded systems. These require not just coding, but deep understanding of the domain, which AI can't fully replicate. If you speak languages like English, Chinese, or German, you can bridge communication gaps in international teams or work on region-specific projects, which are highly valuable skills. Alright, we've covered the challenges of the AI-driven job market and where AI falls short. Now let's talk about how you can stay ahead and build career capital that lasts. The key is still to use AI as a tool to supercharge your growth, sharpen your skills, and seize opportunities. Here's how to stay in the game for the long haul. AI isn't just generating code or automating tasks, it's a learning accelerator. Stop scrolling to endless tutorials or vibing with random AI outputs. Instead, use AI strategically to level up your skills. Use AI tools like ChatGPT or Claude to explain complex concepts, generate practice problems, or analyze code bases. For example, ask AI to break down how a Kubernetes cluster works or simulate a system design interview question. Study how others solve problems. Use AI to summarize open source projects, blog posts, or case studies from other top engineers. Technical skills get you in the door, but soft skills keep you in the game. As AI handles more routine coding, your ability to communicate, collaborate, and lead will set you apart. Clients and teams value developers who can explain complex ideas, manage projects, and build trust. AI can't replace your ability to negotiate requirements or inspire a team. So practice explaining technical concepts to non-technical people. Try teaching a concept like APIs to a friend who doesn't code. And if you want to stay relevant, go where the demand is. Certain fields are booming now, and they are hungry for skilled professionals who can combine expertise with AI tools. Companies need people to design and integrate AI systems. Learn about RAGs, model training, and other related topics. With AI-driven attacks on the rise, cybersecurity is a goldmine, for example. Skills in ethical hacking, penetration testing, or securing cloud infrastructure are high in demand, and it was never easier to learn it, actually. For junior developers, the market is tough, but there are still opportunities, especially in automation. Big companies often can't lower their prices to compete with smaller, agile teams. That's your entry point. Small businesses and startups need affordable automation solutions. Think chatbots, data pipelines, simple web apps, or business-related processes like employee rostering. Use AI tools to build these quickly and offer them at competitive rates. Use these projects to learn much as possible, learn how the architecture is functioning, where might be the issues, and always ask why was it done that way. At the same time, you will earn money and learn. There is no better deal. AI might outcode you at first, but you can shrink that gap by learning. Writing code is only 30% of the job. System design, architecture, integration is the other 70%. So don't aim for perfection. Try, fail, and try again. For example, build a small app, break it, and fix it. Each iteration teaches you something new. To learn effectively, execute your plans, and build your projects, you will need focus. Without it, you are just spinning up your wheels. Let's break this down into two key concepts: deep work and daily routines. Deep work is uninterrupted focus time dedicated to one task, like learning a new framework or designing a system. For example, spending 2 hours studying Docker without distraction is deep work. On the other hand, daily routines are consistent habits that build momentum over time, like reading a tech blog for 15 minutes daily or practicing algorithms on lead code. Unlike deep work, routines don't require intense focus and at the end adds up to the big result. Mixing these up wastes time. Learning to code for an hour without focus is like going to the gym and scrolling on your phone. But daily routines like reviewing one design pattern daily build long-term process. If you practice deliberately, you will eventually end up having career capital on which you can rely on. You will be the guy who will be called when AI cannot solve the problem anymore. If you can reach that level, you will start making more money, being more valuable to employers, and most importantly, you will become somebody who can solve problems. If you are always just planning and looking for the next big hit, you are always just procrastinating. So start today, your time is ticking. Look, I know the next period might be tough, so I've linked a few helpful articles in the description. I'm sure you will find something useful there. If you feel like you are stuck or you just need some help and you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, I'm ready to hop on a quick call, give you some help. I'm not selling anything. It will be just a friendly chat about your career. I'm ready to invest my time into your future. I think it's not a bad deal. You will find the link below as well. And if you think this video helped you or eased some fears, let me know in the comments below. That would be it. See you in the next one. Bye.